Afternoon, this is Nita and Miss Panda with the Timepiece Garden. And today, what we're gonna do is we're gonna make 3 piles. 3, yes, we already have a pile of dirt. I need to make a pile of all of my rabbit manure. It's just 4 bags, so it won't be too hard. And then I actually need to open up the compost and shovel it into the gorilla cart and bring it over here and make a pile of compost. And I say that because my mixing bin that I use to mix soil and amenities in, I trashed when we had that snowmageddon, there you go, and I was throwing logs in it and using it like a sled, and I cracked the bottom, and anyway, it's a mess. I got rid of it. So the only thing I have to mix soil and amenities is the gorilla cart. So that means I need to get it all over here first. That where I'm not going over there to compost and up here to rabbit manure and then down here to soil, and trying to get a shovel of this and 2 shovels of that and just bring it all in here, or a lot of it in here. I'll probably use the small plastic there for the rabbit manure and use my blue tarp for the compost and leave the white, the longer big tarp here on the dirt. We'll see. I'm kind of guessing as I go type thing. So, but anyway, it's getting it all in here so I can start mixing, or as I get the rest of the sticks and twigs here in the hoops, I can mix the soil and get them in there too, type thing. And it's just going to be easier if it's all staged in this area. Now we're supposed to have a little light storm tomorrow, and then maybe a little light storm Tuesday. Again, I'll just cover everything in plastic, but if it's in here, then I'm not going across acres trying to move it all, if I can get it all into one location. So, life is good. I'm gonna get busy, and I will talk to you later. So, now we get to see if everything I've ever learned and everything I've ever done, if I've done it correctly on a larger scale. Yes, this is that large compost pile. You can see where the plastic's blown off, and you can see where some of the sticks have not quite, I would say, rotted down. I expected that here at the ends. We're going to the middle. We're gonna see how well it did or did not do. How much good compost I got. So, let me get started. I've already moved the rabbit manure. Didn't think you wanted to see that. It's just bags of rabbit stuff. So, anyway, let's check it out. All right, so the answer is it worked. So now I've got some sticks and twigs up here across the top that did not break down yet, which is fine. That's just gonna move on top of the other pile. But when you dig down into it, that is nothing but rich black dirt. There's some leaf litter in it and some stick litter in it, but being that there was no dirt in here, that makes sense. This is all compost, so that's awesome. Anyway, let me get busy. Let me get a couple buckets full. See you in a few. So again, here's it is in my gorilla cart. First load full. Again, getting ready to take it over to the garden and stick it on top of some plastic so I can do, some really rich organic mulch. It is just awesome. You can smell it. It smells earthy. There's still little pieces of wood in here that's just, broken down, and trust me, this is awesome. It smells earthy. It smells great. It smells very organic. But take a shovel full of this, a shovel full of rabbit manure, mix it in with the topsoil. There's the topsoil way over there, and there's the rabbit manure. So you can see the blue tarps there, and that's where this is going. I want to take about two gorilla carts full. Get me started. I think that should be enough to at least, start working on the hoop tunnel, the raised beds in the hoop tunnel. And just kind of go from there. Do what I do. So, talk to you in a few. So I don't know if you can see it. There's one large earthworm. So now I don't have anything that big on my property. I've come up with some little red wigglers, especially in some of the garden spaces. But that is a huge, and it's an earthworm. You know? And yeah, he's looking for some place to hang out and hide. Panda's all, what is it, Mom? It's just an earthworm, Panda. It's just an earthworm. Leave him alone. Panda, leave it. Leave it. Thank you. Leave it. So that is a big earthworm. Leave it. Leave it, Panda. Leave it. Panda's all, but Mom, I wants it. I wants it so bad. That way he doesn't dry out. Because you know, I want him to do his business in the garden. All right, talk to you in a few. Dun dun dun. I'd say done, but kind of not quite. So you can kind of tell I've got dirt, etc. over here, and I have paper and wood over here. It's 4:45. I'm gonna end up calling it quits. I'm getting tired. And I got lots to put away and still cover up. It's okay. So what it is I got, like I said, about 3 inches ish of twigs and sticks. What was the wood bark that I had on the black plastic when the hoops were up over there? You can see my little black squares. Grass will grow back in up there. That's fine. So that's what's down here at the very bottom. And then soil-wise, I did 1 shovel of rabbit manure, 2 shovels of compost, and then the first section here got 10 shovels of dirt, and then the next 2 sections both got 12 shovels of dirt. I think 10 came out a little too rich. I think 12 is perfect. You know, as far as the organic matter, and again, this was good topsoil. That's why I've got grass seeds trying to grow. I'll show that here in a second. So the dirt looks dark, it looks healthy, it looks rich. I can't wait to start growing in it. Having said that, I'm going to put the black plastic down that, again, was in the old arch here and let it set for a couple of days, because the silly me, and I know better, because I put clear plastic down because that's all I had. Does that make sense? It created a really good greenhouse, and I have all this grass growing, you know, because it's topsoil. And so I created a great greenhouse for the grass to sprout and grow. So yeah, I'm turning it with my rabbit and my compost, but I need to make sure that the little seedlings that are in it do in fact die. So, you know, that's what the black plastic is for. This is woven fabric, so it will let rain through, which is great. The rain will help pack the soil down in between all the little twigs and sticks and stuff that's in the bottom. But the black plastic will not allow any other seeds to germinate and kill off the ones that have. So, I guess I got black plastic laying down there at the corner. I'm going to go ahead and finish black plasticking this up, and then I'm going to call it a day. I'm going to get I had a cold frame. It goes over the rabbit manure so it doesn't wash away, and then I'll go get another cold frame and I'll put it over the compost that I moved over here so it also doesn't wash away. And yeah, put the tools away, kind of call it a day. You know, it'll probably be, it's almost 5 now. It's 4:45 now, so it'll be 5:30, 6 o'clock before I'm actually done. But you know, you don't want to watch me put tools away. So anyway, so far so good. Working like a plan. And with that, Panda's hunting. Because that's what she does. The way she's digging, it's either a mole or a vole. All right, well, y'all have an awesome day. And Miss Panda and I will talk to you later. All All right, so compost and rabbit manure is under white plastic because it's not going to grow anything. My dirt pile is under the last of my black woven fabric. I got it going down here closest to me and then flipped over a log and going back over the other side. Black fabric will again kill off any weeds or grass that are trying to grow in it and take seed. Yeah, I got tools to put away still. But beyond that, I'm done for the day. Went ahead and did some cleanup. You know, you could tell I gave Panda a piece of paper to play with and she shredded it. I have some black, it's like trash bag plastic. Doesn't let rain through. It's great for the compost pile, except for it's the wrong size actually. It's too narrow, really long, too narrow. But while the fence is out here, it will help keep the grass from growing up and around through it, since I don't have this portion done yet because I'm waiting so I can open it and bring the logs in. So, whew. Otherwise, the woven fabric right there is the right length to finish this row easily. Just can't put it in place yet because I don't want to poke extra holes in it, having to undo the fence to bring the logs in, which is the whole reason why it's only gone this far. So I have, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 poles worth that I can just take down and move completely out of the way to bring I have 22 logs up at the top of the hill. Yeah, that way I can bring them all in here. Because once they're in, it's put the fabric up, work in here, turn the power off when you're coming in, turn the power back on when you leave. Now, I've not had a problem with critters in here yet, because again, they've spent a year and a half with that fence, shocking them. So they just don't even trust this fence. So it's awesome, but that's only gonna last for so long. But I'm done today. Like I said, I've got to put tools away. And it's not supposed to be a huge storm tomorrow, but if it goes around me, since it is a smaller storm, it might, I will be back here, continuing the work. I have extra bricks, but I want to make sure that when we move the shed, I don't need extra bricks there. That way, if I don't need them there, then I will finish this end and like the far end down there with another brick and figure out my wood, and same thing on that side, figure out bricks and wood, and I just can't wait. Got like 5 things going at the same time. That's how I do it. All right, I'm gonna go put stuff away, go start dinner, take a shower. Y'all have an awesome day, and Miss Panda and I will talk to you later.